Hello, I'm here to give you some ideas and suggestions on how to make each moment count. Have you ever gotten to the end of the day and you feel like nothing? I mean, you know you were working all day long, but to really say what you accomplished, sometimes it's like you can make a list, but there's so much more to do. And you're like, how did I not fit any of these things in? So I just wanted to give you some ideas and suggestions. Please know these are not mine. These are scientific. If you've talked to any of the teachers here, they've probably already talked to you about these things, but I do want to reiterate some of them for you and actually put it on paper so you can kind of see what that looks like. And I'm really going to focus on um, like looking at the day to day and planning out a schedule. So here is a site that I used. If you're interested in researching a little bit more, you can go to the Educator's Corner. Okay, so first and foremost, you want to actually have a blank calendar throughout the week of what you're going to do. And you may decide to plan out your week on Sundays or the Friday before the week starts. Whenever you decide to do this, just keep that consistent and put that on the calendar. Make that a planning time. Um, then some of you have math once a week, some of you have it twice a week, but it's always going to be in this 9:50 to 10:40 time slot. Same with social studies, ELA, and science. So again, make sure those are on the calendar. And you're not just going to want to put the classes, you're going to want to schedule in time that you're working on those online lessons. All right? So after you have looked at your schedule of your Class Connects, and you've put those on your calendar, now you're going to look at the other things. So let's just start with initially, when do you wake up every day? Your child needs to get up a minimum of 45 minutes before any session actually starts. Okay, they need to wake up and have breakfast and get their day going. I always suggest even doing, like we have that 30 minutes of PE, take a walk in the morning. Get them moving, and that's going to help them be more successful during their live class connects and help them to participate more. So with that said, when are you going to work on your online lessons? So if you have math, I'm just going to throw that out there. If you have math on Mondays and let me put it on here, Mondays and Wednesdays in Class Connects, then your math assignments, your lessons, you're probably going to try to keep that very consistent when you work on those math lessons in the online school. So you're going to have a little bit more of math on Monday and Wednesday, but you still need to schedule in the time that you're going to work on those math lessons. Okay? Same with science, ELA, social studies. When you schedule around your Class Connects, and then you decide when you are going to do your actual lessons. So next, make sure you schedule in a lunch. Now, as we saw on this schedule during 12:20, between 12:20 and 1:20 are small group times. If your child, not everybody has small group, not everybody's going to be invited to reteach sessions. But be aware of when these times are so that you schedule lunch around those. Okay? But try to keep it consistent every single day as well. You want to schedule in breaks. In the brick and mortar, their breaks are between class periods. Okay, and then they get a lunch break, just like y'all. So you can actually schedule in breaks. They can have a little bit longer breaks in the virtual setting, but definitely make sure those are scheduled in so your child knows, even if it's not the exact same time every day, they can look at their calendar and know when their break is, and that can kind of keep them going. Working on your hardest subjects in the morning. If they really struggle with social studies, then you might want to do your social studies lessons in the morning. So waking up a little bit earlier and having breakfast earlier so that they can work on their social studies lesson in the morning would be more helpful than having it in the afternoon, if that's the subject that they struggle with. Let's look at checking email every single day. Yes, most of our emails come on Tuesdays and Fridays, but you still want to be checking for those individual emails that may be coming to you from your teacher. Help Lab, your child may or may not go to Help Lab every day. But if they worked on their math lesson, they struggled, they didn't do well, they're going to be going to Help Lab that day. So this is a time that you want to schedule in, and if they don't need to go, great. You need to have something else scheduled. If you don't need Help Lab this day, that is the time you're taking your break. You don't need Help Lab this day, that is the time you're getting a snack or working on science or working on whatever other subject they're going to be working on during that time, maybe an online school lesson. So again, having a backup plan if they don't need to go to Help Lab. And then finally, having that time scheduled to prepare for the next week. And if they didn't finish any work from this week, then you need to schedule that time on the weekend. Let them know on Saturdays if you don't finish something. Maybe your family doesn't want to stay up late on a Friday and do homework. Your child would do better working early Saturday. That's for y'all to figure out, but have it on the schedule. All right, so I hope this is very helpful to you. If you have any questions or need any help with this, let us know. We're here for you. Contact your advisor or any of your teachers. Yeah, have a great day. Thank you so much for your time.